Hello and welcome, dear viewers of Zarin International Television. I am Sandra Smith and I'm here to bring you the latest news for this hour.
Donald Trump, the President of the United States, after meeting with Qatari officials, visited the largest American military base in Doha today. Trump is scheduled to travel to the United Arab Emirates after delivering a speech at the Al Udeid base. Earlier, Mr. Trump said at a meeting in Doha that the United States is close to reaching a nuclear agreement with Iran. The President of the United States emphasized that Iran should become a powerful country, but it cannot possess nuclear weapons. He also added that he wants to resolve the issue with the Islamic Republic in a smart way. Famous Afghan artist Azam Parwanta has passed away. With great sorrow, Azam Parwanta, the multi-talented and gifted Afghan artist, has departed this world. He was the son of Muhammad Sharif Parwanta, one of Afghanistan's prominent artistic figures. Azam had extraordinary skill in playing any instrument he picked up. Azam Parwanta was one of the outstanding musicians of the Tariq artistic group and collaborated on Ahmad Zahir's albums. He was especially a master at playing the guitar. He was also skilled in the art of magic tricks and would sometimes perform to entertain his friends. His excellent character, pleasant demeanor, sense of humor, kindness, and good friendship, alongside his artistry, have left a lasting memory of this Afghan artist. Noor Wajohat, founder and president of Zarin Global Television, extends his condolences for this artistic loss to his dear brothers, all respected members of his family, and his esteemed colleagues. International organizations are calling for the release of Hamid Farhadi from Taliban imprisonment. International Friend, expressing deep concern about the mental and psychological state of this journalist, said that Farhadi has been subjected to pressure and mistreatment during interrogation. International Friend stated that Farhadi has been imprisoned for exercising his right to freedom of expression. The Taliban have sentenced Hamid Farhadi to 2 years in prison on charges of propaganda against their regime. The Political Cohesion Council of Tajikistan has held a conference on the federal system in Afghanistan, with the participation of dozens of political activists conducted online. Zarin reports.
The Tajik Political Cohesion Council held a conference online on Sunday, the 21st of Sabq 1404 Solar Hijri, under the title Federalism, Ideology and the People of Social Differences. This meeting, which was conducted via the Zoom platform, hosted dozens of political activists. Rahmatullah Bejanpour, the spokesperson and head of the Council's political division, managed this event. 3 political and intellectual figures spoke at this conference in succession. The first speaker was Sarwar Danish, former Vice President of Afghanistan and a member of the leadership of the Afghanistan Federal Assembly, who spoke about the concept and foundations of federalism. Mr. Danish explained the legal basis and foundation of federalism within the framework of the people's authority in a democratic process and warned about the dangers of parochialism associated with it. The second speaker was Dr. Najibullah Masir, former Deputy Prime Minister during the Mujahideen era and the current head of the Tajik Unity Council. He confirmed the statements of Abdullah Khanjani, the political head of the National Resistance Front, regarding negotiations with the United States about the ownership of the Bagram military airfield as belonging to the Tajiks, and described it as a bold, historic, and wise stance. The third speaker, Dr. Somaye Samieh, a specialist in structural analysis and studies of decentralized systems, critically examined the beliefs associated with federalism and presented her views on the models and practical applications of this political system. This conference was held as part of efforts to create a scientific and methodical discourse around federalism as a potential solution for Afghanistan's political future. Zarin, Zarin Global Television, Netherlands.
An Iranian official has announced that his country is cooperating with the Taliban government in the extraction of Afghanistan's precious stones. Maulawi Mohsen Mozaffari, the governor of Khorasan, described Afghanistan as a key partner for trade due to its rich mineral reserves. He said that the Taliban and Iran are in the process of establishing a special economic and mining zone in Dawharun, and the National Commission for Refugees of Pakistan has reported that since the start of the deportation process at least 1,300,000 Afghans have been expelled from the country. The Parliamentary Secretary of Pakistan told the country's parliament members that 3 million Afghans reside in Pakistan. Mukhtar Ahmad Malik said that from now on, Afghan citizens will only be able to enter Pakistan for medical treatment, education, and trade if they have a valid visa. A meeting of the Central Commission for Security and Clearance Affairs, chaired by Mohammad Yaqub Mujahid, the Taliban's Minister of Defense, was held in Kabul. At this meeting, Mohammad Yaqub Mujahid described the preservation of the system and the security of the people as a religious and national duty for all officials. He also emphasized that officials must carry out their duties with sincerity and prudence. The Taliban claimed that this meeting was held with the aim of addressing the general security situation in Afghanistan. Sources in Kabul reported that shopkeepers at the melon and watermelon market located at Shahid Square protested against the Taliban. According to local sources, the protest began when the Taliban attempted to allocate some of the shops in this market to their own supporters. The Taliban tried to control the protest by firing shots into the air. The informal meeting of foreign ministers of NATO member countries began today, hosted by Turkey in Antalya. The NATO Secretary General, Sisa, and foreign ministers of allied countries, including U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, are also attending the meeting. The participants will discuss the upcoming summit of member countries, which is scheduled to be held in June, in The Hague. At the same time, the Ukrainian and Russian delegations have arrived in Turkey to begin their negotiations. The NATO Secretary General has expressed cautious optimism about.
Thank you, dear viewers, for your continued support. You can watch Zarin TV on Pروکاست, Jlویز, Zarin TV app, and our social media platforms. Until next time, may you be held in the peace and mercy of the divine. Take care, and may blessings always follow your path.